Alright guys, what's up? I wasn't really planning on filming this, but I have some spare time. I'm doing an oil change right now. I'm kind of going to investigate something. We all know if you have the 8 Civic, you probably have slop in your shifting mechanism thing. I can't think of the word right now, but it'll come to me eventually. Yes, I am quite aware that I don't have a shirt on, but you're going to have to deal with that because, well, it's Arizona. It's like 5, almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still like 100 degrees right now. And once you've been working without a shirt and your sweat allows you to cool off because you have a fan, which you feel, and then putting a shirt back on just to film a tiny little segment, not really worth it. So, on to what I am talking about. Now, if you notice inside, slop, right? We all experience this. It's not going into any gear. Put it in gear, slop, 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 slop. Yeah, you get the picture. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to fix that. And everyone seems to think that it's cables, that you need to get new cables in order to do this. I have read and seen, not in person, but on forums. I can't seem to find the link right now. But Eman, if you have an 8 Civic as well, chances are you know of Eman. You also know Vit Viper, Vit Tuned, all that shit. Eman is like Vit's engine builder. Really good dude. Has answered a lot of questions whenever I did my K24, K20 swap. I can't seem to find his link, but I remember exactly what he's talking about. Down here, this mechanism right here, when you pull that, if you've ever done the M-Tech race spring, you know what I'm talking about. Once you pull this assembly, there is a screw about this big, if you can see it, that gets loose, which is what causes the slop. Now, I'm going to trust Eman's judgment because he's just a very smart man. Very good at what he does. It's a free mod, so I'm going to give it a shot. If not, then I need cables. Big fucking whoop. It is a big whoop because I don't have the money to buy cables. But, nevertheless, we're going to investigate this. Again, apologize. No shirt. Just deal. Alright guys, just deal. I know you can deal with it. Other than that, like I said, I'm just doing oil change, no major mods or anything. But I will check in here hopefully within the next 20 to 30 minutes once I take this apart, and we will find out. So, alright. About 5 minutes later, and here we are. Got the assembly out. Weird. Because if you look up there, I don't know if you can see it, but notice how there's space right here? That is not good. That means it is, you can tighten that. And actually, I can tighten it with my hand. Tighten and loosen with my hand. So, let's do this. Here. That works. Now, look how I can do this, guys. That's not good. Car's got 149,000 miles on it. Yeah, and I haven't done anything with the shifter. So I'm gonna tighten this bad bitch. Oh, by the way, these adjustable head ones, oh, amazing. So let's do this. Let's grab this beezy. I'm just going to. Tighten it down. Got to tighten down, yeah? Yeah. Alright. Make sure that everything's still fine. Oh shit, that's hot. Holy fuck, all this is hot. Alright. Okay, cool. Everything works. I'm gonna go reinstall this and then I'll get back to you guys here in a few minutes, and then I'll let you know what needs to be uninstalled and whatnot. But yeah, that's basically what it looks like. So I'll be back in a jiff. Alright, so I just finished. I'll walk you through on how to do it real quick, and then we'll see if it actually worked. So anyways, yes, it's this whole assembly. So you'll probably first off take off the intake, yada yada yada. Then you'll want to take these off, and then these will pop out. There's this harness back here, this clip. So you want to take that out. And then there is 1, 2, 3, 4 10mm bolts. If you don't have an electric impact by now, you're doing it wrong. Spend the $100 and buy an impact. Because you should. Home Depot, lithium-ion battery, like, this thing's gravy. Takes off lug nuts, puts on lug nuts, whatever else you want to put on. But yeah, spend that. Work smarter, not harder. Now, do keep in mind my cables are as old as this car. I don't have aftermarket cables. You saw I don't have aftermarket bushings. I don't have anything aftermarket in the shifting except for the M-Tech race spring, which just stiffens up the side to side. But if we were to look at this now, not nearly as much. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Remember how I was in third and I could like wobble it around? Now, it's not nearly as bad as it was. So, don't spend $300 and buy springs. Or not springs, cables, for fuck's sake. Don't buy cables if it's not needed. Check that part out first before you do so. Other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna finish out this oil change and then probably be done. But that's Jason's tech tip of the day. The quick and free and easy mod on how to tighten up your shifting if you have an older high mileage 8th gen. By the way, all credit goes out to Eman. I didn't come up with this idea. I didn't invent it. Nothing. Not my idea whatsoever. It's his. I just remember seeing it years ago, and I was like, oh shit, that's probably what it is. And I just never got around to doing it. And now I did, because I'm bored as fuck, and I'm just doing an oil change. So, if you watched this far, thank you. I appreciate that. If this helped you actually diagnose what's wrong with your car, just thumbs up that bitch. Alrighty, guys. I'm just outside of my neighborhood going to an undisclosed location. And let me just start by saying, holy fucking shit. It feels like I just put like an upgraded short shifter in my car. I've been driving around with that much slop for probably over a year. And now, granted, it's returned back to stock as far as how it felt from the factory. A little bit tighter just because of the race spring that I'm running. But damn, it feels good to have a car with nice, solid shifting again. Fuck, it feels great. But, you know, let's just test some of it and see how, God, it feels so good. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. I like that a lot. It feels good. It feels real good. Hopefully this guy doesn't turn. If so, we're just going to say, bucket. Roll the windows down ever so slightly. Alright, he's not turning. Feels so good, so precise. That's how it should be. Alrighty guys, if you guys like that, thank you. If you stay till the end, thank you. I do appreciate that. Like I said, if this video helps whatsoever fix your car or give an idea to check on your car in general. Just like it. Subscribe if you want to see more of this shit.